Hey guys, here's a new one for my free Blender JMesh Tools add-on in which I want to show you the new features. I use Blender 2.9 here first in this simple project and after that in a more elaborated one. Okay, first of all I go here to the rendered preview and create a dark material using the principled shader, decrease the roughness a bit. Yeah, that looks good. Then I press the N key and open the JMesh Tools panel. I disable snapping primitives to the grid and then I bevel this simple object. Alright, now I snap the view, then open the primitive mode. I press the P key to switch the primitive to a rectangle and the operation is set to difference by pressing the O key. I now press Ctrl and left click to draw a rectangle onto the mesh. And I'm happy with the dimensions, but I want to center it to the x-axis. And this is the first feature, it's a bit like an Easter egg. Hold the Ctrl key pressed and then click the screen arrow and you see it is centered. The same you can do by the way by pressing the blue one. It looks like a small feature but it is very helpful. Okay, now I can go ahead and cut into the mesh at the center. Yeah, and then if you like you can for instance bevel these edges. Alright, let me show you the next one. You can use the primitives now in edit mode. Okay, you can select this face. It is the active face now. And then, yeah, let's for instance switch to the circle and set the center to mesh. And when I draw the circle now, it is centered to the active face. And this is not limited to faces, it works for edges and vertices as well. Now you can be sure that this cutout is done at the center of the face. As I said, it works for edges or vertices as well. I select this edge now, then draw the circle, and you see it is drawn at the center of the edge. Now press E to extrude and cut into the mesh. Very useful, and then I press this button to symmetrize along the y-axis. It works as well when you change the mesh, for instance when you use the knife tool to create a new face. I add a cut here by pressing the K key and then C to constrain the angle. And then we have a new face, but this time I switch to the object mode, then switch to the rectangle primitive and draw it onto the object. Now it is not centered to the face where we hit the object, but what you can do is to Ctrl click the white square and then it is centered to the face where we hit the object. And again I cut through the object and then I symmetrize. Okay, let me show you these features for an object that is a bit more complicated. Okay, first of all I want to cut a small hole into the object at the center of this face. So with the face selected, I go to primitive mode, then choose circle and difference. I set the center to mesh and then I draw this circle here onto the face and it is drawn at the center. It's very simple, and then I extrude and cut. I want to have this on the other side as well, so I symmetrize to -x. And here you can see it's there. Okay, but there's more. How about adding a cylinder, a small cylinder at this location? Again, we can use a circle, but I set the operation to slice. But I enable the mirror for the x-axis so that we slice on the left and the right side. So start here, select the face, then this is the active one. Then I draw the circle, which is centered. Now we have it on the right side as well. Then I press E to extrude. Then Ctrl, left click, and we created a new object cut into the mesh. Now we can switch to object mode, select it, and move it a bit to the front. Looks nice, then I assign the steel material. And that's a pretty cool effect. Okay, let's do some more. It's hard to stop it. It's addictive. I draw a circle, again mirrored, now onto this object. It's a separate object, but it is automatically defined as the target for the primitive when you hit it by pressing Ctrl left click to start drawing. Again, I center it by Ctrl left clicking the white square, but move it a bit downwards, and then I click the red diamond shape of the gizmo, and then you can set the exact radius for the circle. Okay, again Ctrl left click to cut through the mesh. And I'm happy with the result. Alright, now an operation that could be tricky when you don't have the JMesh Tools add-on. I want to cut again a rectangle into the mesh, centered to the front face. So use the rectangle and the difference operation and draw the rectangle onto the object in object mode, and then again Ctrl left click the white square to center the rectangle to the front face. Then extrude to the inside, you see it is mirrored, and then Ctrl left click and the difference operation is executed. And I can reuse the primitive and move it downwards to this face and again cut into the mesh. So you see this looks pretty good and it is very simple to do. I know we have n-gons and you can clean this up if you like, but when the shading is good and you don't have any artifacts, most of the time you can just unwrap this and use it for texturing. Okay, now let me show you the last one. This is centering to vertices, and I want to add a slice here at this location. So I select the vertex, then switch to circle and slice. Be sure to have the center set to mesh and also the mirror to the x-axis. And now start drawing, and look at this, it is centered to the active vertex. Okay, now Ctrl left click, and here is the sliced object. I select it and assign a steel material. And because we had the mirror activated, it is added on the other side as well. Okay guys, I really hope you like the new features of the JMesh Tools add-on. If you do, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have any questions, then add these to the comments below. Support the development by being my patron, this would be great. Follow me on my Instagram, Twitter or Facebook, and I'll see you in the next one on Jayanam.